something I need to be. Got trouble here.
Got a caution,
guys.
Good.
Oh, got some obviously
some fluid
material
on
on
the
the track.
track.
Yep.
Look at it.
Yeah, and that's usually a no warning sign there.
And a lot of fluid on the track. You know, but when you have something like that, no harm, no foul. They're going to go ahead, have a chance to put tires on this 5-car again and be back out.
Got some.
Oh, man.
Big piece of debris.
That might be where that flat tire came from.
So Christopher Bell is going to come off at turn 4.
I think he got it that time.
Oh, he did get it.
3 or 4 guys got it there. You know, you can see the damage, I think, on the front right there.
Oh, whoa. That is an unbelievable save.
Spinning it around, Kevin. I mean,
he did save the car.
Definitely had his hands full all day long, but he's going to live to see another chance at it at least. Definitely wants some new tires, some more adjustments on that car. And 20 car in the wall. That's a second-place car, guys.
He's slowed up a lot.
He's off the pace.
Oh, this is
got
hard into the wall.
Yeah, I'd say
still green here yet.
He's in big trouble.
Yeah.
Be ready.
It's like a broken ball joint, too. I'd say their days.
Oh, they're the 19th in the wall.
Goodness.
Same thing. Right front, both right front. Split to the fender, to the bumper split.
Oh, man, he's
already in the wall there. It's hard to say from that angle.
You think he put him 3 wide and took the position from him.
Here's the 86 again. He hit the wall pretty hard this time.
That's the second time
to bring the caution out.
Definitely way harder than the time before.
That one's going to need a new A-arm and probably a lot more work than they can do today at the track. They've had that car on the fence this weekend. Just got to lose.
Yeah, it's just a handful. Yeah. But, you know, going back to that restart, I mean, he was looking for the push, right? And got 3 wide, and I can guarantee you this. He learned from that. He learned from this push.
That's just loose. It's getting loose. That's entering high. You want to enter as high as you possibly can, get right next to that wall to try to get the benefit. Well,
then he was trying to. Looks like he was trying to get to pit road, and the 10 of Austin Dillon got in the back of him.
Here's a replay of the 23 again. He just gets a little high, gets into the wall. Bubba, what do you got down there?
Yeah, like you guys seen, looks like I got a little loose end. Looks like they're only going to do rights only.
Been down. Oh, and here you see him spinning out, which is going to draw the caution, which is good for him.
You see him in the back picture there, just slid up and couldn't keep it out of the wall. Pretty significant, damage to the right side there.
And it's such a fine line in how hard you can drive it in the corner when you're running that high and be able to not slide the thing into the wall, and how much throttle you have to use. It's such a fine line.
And here's the thing about running the wall. The car doesn't drive the same every time you get there, right? There's always something a little different. Your tire heat might be a little different, so you have a little less grip. There might be a different amount of cars in front of you, and you have a little dirtier air. Those things really affect it. And when you have no room for error, you're going to hit it eventually, and that's what we've seen happen. And then obviously that right rear tire flat and trying. With 20 to go, my man's going to be in the right spot.
Well, you see how slick it is. When we come back to Charlotte, we'll see what happens.
Maybe Richard Childress was listening to us.
I guarantee he was.
We got John Hunter back in the wall again. That was even heavier damage there, guys.
Down, you're good.
And this is a
flat tire.
This is really a situation where you have to have some distance
to take a hit and keep going, but
well, it's go time.
It's not going to happen all the time.
He had to go. We talked about aggression. We watched how the caution's finally going to come out here with the 36, but it's go time. He had to go and catch those guys and take advantage of those
everything
tires.
that he could as quick as he can. You see the 36 car just spinning out. I mean, we've seen that a few times today.
No grip. Need more grip.
I don't like what I'm watching, guys. Surely that thing's going to have a lot more grip in it tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, sure it will.
Yeah,
you'll be fine. But here's who really took advantage of the tires there. Justin Allgaier. He was the other car that had tires on it. He got up to third. Now he has a car.
And as he comes off at turn 4, he's going to collect his 5th series win. Just 23-year-old Tyler Reddick. What a day. Great race. Those guys did a great job.
Great race. Deserving winner.
In order to drive this car, thank you guys so much.
We're going to have to stop one time in this stage 1, so probably about lap 50, and we have caution out actually right now, Mike.
It is Eric Jones from Joe Gibbs Racing, one of those 4 cars that dominated final practice. His Toyota was running in 12th place, heavy damage on the right side.
This kid's high.
Certainly, right front tire went down.
It definitely looked like he just shot up the hill, like something definitely happened to it.
Boy, heavy damage, just flattened the right side of that car.
Back to 10th place, Brad Keselowski's been moving, and there is Matt DiBenedetto in the wall in turn 2, and caution waves at lap 48 for the second time today.
I don't know if a right front went down first, but he has a right front tire that's definitely down here. I don't know if that's before or after contact.
It was running 19th.
Just trying to see if he had made any contact, but clearly a right front tire down, similar to Eric Jones. And you know, there is an alliance between Joe Gibbs Racing and this 95 team.
That's specialist Danny Dessens on the windshield of Matt DiBenedetto's car.
Laps, 20 laps and 20 laps of green flag. I don't know if this was a tire issue, but if it is, those Toyotas had some kind of an issue.
Guys, I don't know what happened. It just took off straight. Had to run something over or something, I guess. I don't know. I was turning really good.
When the 19 hit the wall,
Stenhouse around,
Stenhouse.
Perhaps off the nose of Kyle Busch.
Through the synthetic turf he goes without any incident. I just can't say enough about what the
old grass. Yeah, just a big run from Kyle Busch. He gets really loose. Actually, I think he tried to stay away from the rear bumper of the 17, but he's carrying so much momentum. Makes contact, spins Ricky Stenhouse Jr. right around.
Looked like 17 may have checked up a little bit, and Kyle had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and remember, that's old tires. Stenhouse Jr. had stayed out that last caution. 18 of Kyle Busch put new, fresh Goodyears on his car.
I just love that. I just love that you can go through that turf and not tear anything up and stay in the race, because we've never seen that before.
Look good in practice along with his teammate. Going to go to this outside of the 18 of Kyle Busch.
He's going to get him.
He wants
Brad Keselowski wins the stage from Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, and Kevin Harvick.
Tires, but Kyle Busch hanging right with him. And there's the issue with Buescher.
And that will be a caution at lap 127. Chris Buescher up in turn number 4.
Looks like a right front again, Mike. I'm not sure, but the right front is soft.
Hoping to get to a caution flag and hoping it wouldn't be him.
You see there, the car just starts up and just goes. Probably from possibly the damage from hitting the wall earlier.
No doubt about not being able to make it. I don't know if you could save enough fuel. Oh,
Hamlin in the wall.
Toyota. Is this a tire issue again?
Certainly has that look.
That is 3 of the 5 Toyotas in the race that have been in the wall.
So far, no caution.
Here it is.
Oh, there it is.
Caution's out.
Already tonight, and that's it. It just, the right front tire goes down on the inner liner and into the wall. He didn't get in the wall bad, so I think like the 19, they can fix this car, be back in this thing.
Daniel Suarez, nice evasive action, as you saw from our Coca-Cola onboard cam.
And I do want to go back to this Denny Hamlin thing. I think he's, we got an issue with Ryan Preece, right front tire.
And Ryan Preece's Kroger car has been in the fence.
Well, had a problem.
Yeah, he
right
brushed the wall, cut that tire. We'll have to find out if Ryan Preece made any contact with the wall prior to this happening.
The rookie was in 26th place. A week from Wednesday, he's back in his modified up at Thompson, Connecticut. for a race, but
you can see the right front.
There's the
right front is down already. Well, he certainly felt something because he bailed out of the throttle.
On a rim ride, see if he can come on the outside and do anything, but I think that two's got him covered.
Brad Keselowski is too much for him, and Team Penske wins stage 2. Keselowski, Bowman, Kyle Busch, Chase Elliott, William Byron. Contact and a spin coming off 2 to the backstretch, and heavy contact for Bailey Curry.
Boy, I'll say that nose is crushed.
Wow. Now, we had just talked about how tight these cars are on the exit, and that's a perfect example of it. You could see Mark Truex Jr. playing with the throttle, trying to keep the nose underneath him from sliding up the racetrack, but he couldn't do it. He got into the 52. That was all on Mark Truex Jr.
Wow.
11th caution flag.
Hard impact.
Comes at lap 250.
I just can't believe how little front grip there was when we were on board with Mark Truex Jr. right there. I mean, he was out of the throttle a lot trying to get front grip.
All of those Rick Ware racing cars, the 3 of them are painted up like famous military aircraft. Here's the SR-71 Blackbird.
This is a hard hit right here, guys.
It's a hard hit, but it's a real hit to a small budget team like Rick Ware when they destroy a race car like that and have to repair it. About 30% throttle.
Feather.
And Martin Truex picks up his 2nd stage win of the season. 1, and Kyle Larson in the 42.
Oh boy! Oh, the one car goes around,
and he saves it. No!
Oh no! Right in the middle of traffic.
Oh my gosh!
How did Harvick miss him?
Unbelievable.
When you get more aggressive in these later stages,
oh, she just gets loose. Yeah, she just gets loose. Kyle got a little bit of that. Watch this. Yo.
Such a split-second decision that Kevin Harvick had to make there at the end.
I don't want to ride with him, but let's.
Oh my goodness! You could actually. Kevin was doing a great job looking ahead, and he started getting the throttle because he was going to try to go the outside. Luckily, at the last second, he chose the right decision, which was to slow down and turn left.
Now, Kurt Busch has some splitter damage there.
The side skirt behind the jack post is peeled. Everything else looks okay externally. I can see daylight out the rocker panel, so whatever. I'll probably knock the crush panel out. Yeah.
Oh,
there's something wrong.
Well,
there's something wrong back there.
Well, 22.
Spin, mid-backstretch.
Big wreck. Oh, huge.
And hard in the wall goes Austin Dillon and Kyle Larson.
Something was wrong with that 42 car. Oh, my gosh.
They're still wrecking.
Both Dillon brothers are in it.
Well, I wonder, so I've seen this a lot. When you're that close to a car and you get down into turn 1, you start to lose the nose, as he did. Larson got into the left rear of the 19. But now he's stuck in the middle.
This one, he goes down into turn 1. He charges down into 1 really hard.
And so he's just getting loose right here as the 14 goes to his outside. It looked to me like Kyle Larson at that point as he went in the corner. Man.
Heavy impact.
Yeah, the 3 of Austin Dillon really.
Something went on with the 42. I can't quite figure out what it was, but something was going on with the 42.
And then Larson comes up, collects Ty Dillon and Ryan Preece.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate for Ty Dillon. He just gets real loose as the 14 goes by him on the outside.
Gosh.
Oh. 22 and the 88, Bowman and Logano are actually having a little battle there too.
I just believe that the 42 got up. I don't think the 14 came down so much as the 42 was going up.
Absolutely.
And got into the 14.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now here's where Austin Dillon gets collected.
Huge.
That was a big hit.
Huge.
Two hits. Right at the last second, you hear Austin Dillon getting the throttle, hoping he could squeeze by.
This is big right here. Yikes. Wow. And then the 42, I don't think he had any brakes right here, and he just went up and caught the 13 and got him into the 47.
Well, let's ride with Priest. Oh, Denny Hamlin's up in the wall.
We've already seen this team on these long runs.
Oh, yeah. Right front down.
Some trouble with the right front. I just wonder, is that going to save the 19 of Mark Truex Jr., who's also shown that same issue earlier in this race? That's going to bring out the caution.
Caution. Hamlin was 6th.
For him, having a great run tonight.
So Blaney will surrender third place.
Car.
And there's his teammate Keselowski in big trouble.
I think.
He's got a broken track bar. I can see his rear end housing moving from side to side.
Caution.
So Blaney shoots through and should stay on the lead lap.
Wow. Man, all at once. The 12's in trouble. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that right rear tire is down, so might not be a similar issue as the 12 car.
There goes somebody on the back. I don't know who that was.
11. Boy, heavy.
Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin.
Heavy crash.
Big crash.
Most everybody gets through there. No caution. Checkered flag in the air. Martin Truex wins the Coca-Cola 600.
Did have a wreck on the back.
Racing for Navy Chief Petty Officer Nicholas Null, who lost his life in Afghanistan in 2011 at age 30.
Unreal job, man. Unreal job. You're the man.
Final lap, his teammate Denny Hamlin just got loose off the corner, and around he went and into the inside retaining wall. Wow.